Hi, I'm Ken Lebovi, and welcome to Week 4 of the Football Recap. This cablecast is being brought to you through the courtesy of Adelphia Cable and is being sponsored in part by Mahoning Consumer Discount, Rainbow Custom Blinds and Draperies, Shad Hanna's East, Central Heating and Plumbing, First Presbyterian Church, Joseph's Supermarket, and by Washington Center Physical Therapy. Well, Week 4 of the high school football season is now history. We had a touch of Hurricane Hugo roll through our area this past Friday and Saturday. Many of the games were canceled throughout the weekend. The games that you'll see tonight in a very rainy Robinson Township, we'll take a look at the MAC conference battle between the Newcastle Red Hurricane and the Montour Spartans. This past Saturday night, the Neshannock Wildcats and Laurel Spartans went at it at Glen Pop Johnson Field in the Battle of Unbeatens in Tri-County North play. Stay tuned. Next, we'll take a look at Neshannock hosting the Big Red of West Middlesex when the football recap continues.
Introducing Rainbow Custom Blinds and Draperies, 1706 Highland Avenue next to State Farm Insurance. Bill, Diane, and Ashley Steinis welcome you for a brief view of their window treatment selection. Vertical blinds by Rainbow emphasize the clean, sleek lines in this beautiful family room. 1-inch aluminum or wood mini blinds provide effective light control for day-long comfort. The attractive top treatment adds a soft finishing touch. Popular swags and jabots offer traditional appeal and a contemporary look. Let Rainbow Blinds and Draperies transform your rooms into beautiful living space.
If your physician recommends a rehabilitation program, Washington Center Physical Therapy has state-of-the-art equipment and a professional staff to ensure quality, personalized care. Washington Center Physical Therapy specializes in orthopedic, sports, and industrial injuries and provides isokinetic joint testing, extensive exercise equipment, back-school programs, and functional capacity testing. Remember, for quality, personalized care, Washington Center Physical Therapy is the right choice.
When you dine out, enjoy Newcastle's finest, Shad Hanna's East. Here you'll find an elegant atmosphere, affordable prices, and casual dress is always welcome. Shad Hanna's East features daily luncheon and dinner specials, in addition to serving the best slam on the rod in the continental USA. Join your friends for happy hour at Memories Cafe, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7, where you can enjoy drink specials and free hors d'oeuvres. Shad Hanna's East, the best of both worlds in unique dining.
And welcome back to the football recap. Oh, there weren't too many people in the stands this past Friday night at Neshannock, and that's unfortunate because they missed one of the better games in the area this past weekend as the Lancers hosted the Big Red of West Middlesex. It wasn't the rain that they were getting in South Carolina from Hurricane Hugo, but as you'll notice later in the game, it will make the field a mess. Few fans to witness the contest between Neshannock and the Big Red of West Middlesex. Big Red with the football, and this is their initial series as they were able to pound out a 59-yard drive here against the Lancers in the early going. Big Red looking for their first victory in conference play. So was Neshannock. R.J. Bowers, the big ball carrier, carried the ball 10 times in this drive for West Middlesex, and the ball closer now to the Neshannock goal line. The Lancer defense gets tough here, stopping Bowers close to the end zone, almost a fumble too. But finally, the Big Red will punch it in. Bowers 1 yard out off a right tackle. Conversion was no good. That'll be the difference later on in this football game as the Big Red with the football here try for the 2-point conversion, but it does fail. West Middlesex leads it 6-0 in first quarter action. Now we pick it up in the second quarter of play with the Lancers with the football. Quarterback Rob Lytle. Scott Stewart, big player in this contest. 99 yards. Stewart picking up a couple of his 99 right there. Again, the workhorse. It's Scott Stewart up the middle, making a couple of nice runs across the 40-yard line. Gets out to the 45 for Neshannock as the fans are trying to keep dry as best as they possibly can, but you can see by the rain it wasn't easy to do this Friday night if you happen to be at a ball game. This is second quarter action. Stewart with the football. for the Lancers, brings it inside Big Red territory to the 46-yard line. Later on in the series, Rob Lytle on the center. Guess who? Scott Stewart again. Great ball game played by Stewart, getting almost 100 yards in the conditions on Friday night. What a job done by Stewart, able to break through the Big Red defense here, bust a couple of tackles, and inch the ball closer to the West Middlesex end zone. The Neshannock players looking on eagerly as their ball club right at the goal line of West Middlesex. Stewart, he carried the ball basically the whole series, is able to punch it in the end zone. The extra point for Neshannock was good, and they led it at halftime 7-6. Of course, conditions would only worsen in the second half, as West Middlesex coach Tom Trimmer said that Phil just got muckier, and muckier. But muckier or not, the Big Red almost break the second half kickoff, able to bring it back to their own 45-yard line. Their first series was successful. West Middlesex able to move the ball against that tough Neshannock defense inside Lancer territory here at the 36-yard line. The Big Red able to power it inside the 30, inside the 25-yard line against Neshannock. Bill Young was worried about his defense in that drive, but a attempted field goal. The snap went wide on that, and Neshannock took over on downs. The Lancers trying to move the football. The Big Red defense played much better in that second half of play. Quarterback Rob Lytle for Neshannock, handing off to Scott Stewart, trying around right end. Ball pops loose. Big Red slips sliding around and fall on top of it at their own 42-yard line. So the Big Red with some life back into them again, trying to move the football here on a quarterback option play. They're stopped at Neshannock's 40-yard line. Again, Neshannock leading it 7-6 at this point. The Big Red break a big play here inside the 20, inside the 15 to the 10-yard line of Neshannock. But again, the Lancer defense would come up big in this football game as the rain just continued all night long at Lancer Stadium. Rob Lytle under center for Neshannock. The big back, Scott Stewart, we told you, 99 yards in the football game. Gets the ball near midfield. Now you can see the field just a total mess at Neshannock. The players ankle-deep mud. Scott Stewart, but the conditions will hamper Stewart here. He coughs up the football after a great run. The Big Red pounce out on their own 20-yard line, so they still have some time left in the football game to try to pull this one out as they attempt to pass here to the far sideline, but nobody open. Good defense by the Lancers as they were able to nail the Big Red quarterback at the 49-yard line. Neshannock wins it by a final of 7-6 as they go 1-1 in Tri-County North play, beating the Big Red of West Middlesex. The Lancers this Saturday night will be at Shenango at Glen Pop Johnson Field to take on the Wildcats at a Tri-County battle.